Hey everybody, it's Jack here. Today I'm talking about Celebrity Big Brother UK, more specifically the finale of Celebrity Big Brother Series 20. I'm going to break down what I thought about who won and who I thought should have won, or how I think of the winner, and everybody else who got evicted, including the backdoor person who got evicted. That would be Shaun. So let's start right there, right now. Here we go. So, Shaun got evicted through the back door. Obviously, that was said throughout the week of the final that someone's going to get evicted through the back door. To be honest, personally, I loved how they did it, where it was like they brought the old house guests in who got evicted, and they got to interact with the house and everything, and he got out via a task. Obviously, the viewers have been voting on who they would want to win and everything. Obviously, he got the lowest vote count, so he obviously got evicted through the back door. Personally, he didn't really do a lot in the game. I didn't see him be included a lot in the tasks and in the episodes and everything, which is fine. In that opinion, I don't think that he would be a good winner compared to a lot of the other house guests that were in the house. So because of that, I'm sort of happy about it. Also, too, I'm happy about how he did leave, because he left during a task. Obviously, at the beginning of the game, during premiere day, he got put into a task where he act all nervous and everything. Obviously, killer nominating Marissa and putting her up on the block. That was a really interesting task. And it was interesting to see that he came in doing a task and left in doing a task and participating in it when he was doing the whole doghouse task, and everything like that. I liked it too because the house guest task was just nice, because it was sort of interesting to see how all these relationships were formed and everything, looking back on the series. Just a really interesting task. Shaun got evicted. Honestly, I'm really happy about that, because I think a lot of the other house guests in the house deserved to win a bit more and had a lot more airtime and a lot more interesting. Were a lot more interesting compared to Shaun, which we didn't get to see a lot in the series. But yeah. Next up, we had Gemma. Gemma got evicted, and I am heartbroken about that. I wish that she could have made it to the final three, because I actually liked her. I liked her personality, like how outspoken she was and how she wasn't afraid to say a lot of stuff. I also liked how she was the antithesis, or like the villain sort of towards Sarah and Chad. And yeah, I would have wished that she could have made it further in the game. I loved her relationship between Sam and Amelia and everything. I loved her house dynamics, and I wish that she could have won. Obviously, that didn't happen, so that's okay. It's just I'm sort of wish that she could have made it further, but it's the way that everything works. Chad came in 5th. I am personally thrilled about this, and I'm like, yes! He left the house, and I'm so happy about that, because really, I didn't want him to win. Obviously, it would have been a huge joke for the series if he won. And to be honest, he's still him. Like, he didn't really change a lot in the game. I think he sort of tried to play the game as like a bachelor type person, being like, oh, I have this fit body, all this stuff, and it sort of worked for him. Obviously, he made it to the end of the series and everything. But to be honest, I know I can, like, honestly, I'm seeing right through all this, like, Sarah Harding showmance. I think that was 100% a strategy, what brought them further in the game and everything. And yeah, like, it's just the way that Chad, like, I just don't like Chad. Like, if you watch all the other ones, I just don't like how cocky he is, how egotistical he is, how self-centered he can be. Obviously, he made it further in the game too because of the kitchen wars and the kitchen fights, and it showed his authority and his power and everything throughout the series. Very interesting to see. Moving forward, in number 4, we had Derek get evicted. I'm pretty sure that's still his name. I'm not 100% sure. He wasn't really there that much, even though he had a lot of he did have his moments when he was talking to the spirits, all that sort of stuff, which was really interesting to see. But overall, Derek wasn't, in my personal opinion, I don't think Derek was probably gonna win. I'm sort of shocked he did make it this far, but I think a lot of people liked his personality, how he was a media, how he is a medium and everything. But yeah, like overall, Derek getting evicted, I'm not shocked about. I think he was well liked by the public and by the house and everything. I liked him overall too. I think he was a good house guest. And yeah, like Derek got evicted. I'm not shocked about that. It was he's just sort of a nice guy, and obviously I think he deserved 4th place. Next up, we have Sam that got evicted, and honestly, Sam was my pick to win. Like really, he was honestly my pick to win because I feel like Sam actually he ran around the house, he was hopping, jumping, everything like that. He was like a puppy in the house, and I honestly loved him because of that. Because like he wouldn't just he caused a lot of drama, he stirred up a lot of stuff, but he also was like this big friendly guy who's just like when I remember when fucking Jordan and him jam and they're just like hopping up and down, and it's just like I love his whole like I'm Felicia or whatever, and he had to do for the criminal case task, and that was hilarious. Also too, I like the guy. I think he had a good personality. He very extroverted in himself and like confident in himself, which is always great to see in a UK series. And didn't although he didn't really get into a lot of fights and everything game wise, it was interesting to see when he did play the game during the criminal case task who he nominated in order to get Brandy and Paul out of the game, which was really cool. But yeah, overall, Sam, I would have wished that he could have won because I think he represented the strategic aspect of this season with Paul being so dominant and Brandy being a representative in that. I think he represented a lot of the house. I don't think he represented like the showman side of it that much, even though he had that like controversial romance with Amelia. But yeah, it was. I'm sad to see him go because I think he represented all aspects of the season overall, i.e., being strategic, socially, just overall fun and like good personality, and like he was just always entertaining to see on the season. So yeah, that's about it. Sam, I wish he could have won, or I wish he could at least got second because I would have loved to see him up against either Amelia or Sarah. More specifically, him or Sarah would be a great final too. That's just my opinion though. Moving forward, we had Amelia come in 2nd place, which was a shocker. I'm shocked. Like, I could get why that, like, maybe the public may view her as, like, oh, okay, Amelia is, she got broken, she had a lot of feelings for Sam, so maybe putting her up against, Sarah would be good, but it's like, why would we want to vote Amelia? Like, I think Sam, as said before, is a good representative of this season, but Amelia, she got her heart broken a bunch of times, and it's like, by Sam, and like they had this whole controversial relationship a bit, and she had like this sort of flirtments at the beginning with Chad, and it's like, I think she's a really nice like girl and everything. It's just like, I can get why people would have voted for her as like a sympathy vote, but I just don't get why people are doing that. Like I don't get why Amelia would be put up in 2nd place. Not to say that she didn't like deserve it or the public didn't like her. It's just like, I don't know. It just felt weird. I did think that she was going to go far though, but I didn't think she'd go that far. But overall, she came in 2nd place with Sarah Harding coming in 1st place, being the winner of the Series 20 of Celebrity Big Brother Series 20. Why? Like, I honestly don't know. Like, I think Sarah got she got the biggest edit of the season, obviously, and everything. I think a lot of people liked her because she, like, of her progression and everything. I think she may have had a very big fan base, but honestly and truthfully, I don't want her to win. I never wanted her to win. Like, I think she would have been a good winner, and I think she is a good winner for this season. But, like, no offense, Sarah, but it's like, I don't feel like you like a lot of this season and a lot of this series, I think a lot of the house guests came together and were like a friendship and everything. But you sort of went off in your own corner and did your own thing with Chad, which is fine. But it's or you don't know, it's not fine. It's sort of annoying when everybody else is trying to be like pro friendship and you're just like, I'm gonna go make out with Chad. Fine, but it's like, like it's just like, and like you're so bratty and so annoying, and it's like, I just didn't like that about her. Like, it's like, that's what I liked about like, and like Chad made her so cocky and everything and all confident. Then she'd have her emotional bits and everything like that, and it's like, I don't know. Like, I'm not, obviously, I don't think a lot of people haven't really been in that house or anything, but I feel like maybe the house got to her head very quickly and everything, caused a lot of paranoia with her, and I think that's what fueled her going forward in the game. So yeah, to be honest, so I don't want her to win. Like, I didn't think that, looking back at it now, she's a good rep of this season, but she's just very annoying, very bratty, and everything. Yeah, like, that's all I have to say. Like, I just, obviously the brats go far in Big Brother UK because it's a viewer voting and everything, but it just, I didn't like that. Like, especially with this series being so strategic and everything, it's like, and having like a good, like, cast, it just, I really feel like she deserved to win compared to Sam, or even compared to Gemma. That's it. My final three, my wish final three would be Sarah, Sam, and Gemma. Done. But obviously that's not the way the cookie crumbles. So yeah, that's my thoughts, obviously, about Big Brother UK and the finale. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Firstly, I have a playlist on my channel. If you have not seen any of my other recaps on Celebrity Big Brother, feel free to check those out. Obviously, number two, if you like this video, like it. If you want to subscribe to more content like this and like other Big Brother content, feel free to do that. Honestly, I would love for you to subscribe to me because it shows that I'm actually doing something right here. Obviously, too, if you want to comment down below, tell me how I may want to improve on some of my stuff, feel free to let me know down below. And if you like this content, like it. If you want to see another video, hopefully I'll link it right here or right here. One of the two ways, and my subscription button will probably be here or here. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. You have a great day, and yeah.